Hello, my name is Marvin Cummings. I'm the owner of the iMarket Network, LLC. It's a single member marketing services solutions company I created here back early in 2020. The purpose of that company is basically to aid in the providing of services centered around marketing, coaching, and support for individuals and small businesses. One of the things I like to go by is iMarket marketing, iMarket coaching, iMarket support, right? And today I want to talk to you about marketing the American veteran. iMarket the American veteran. And so what we want to do is I want to get into the defining of ways in which to identify, amplify, and support marketable options of the human condition. What do I mean by that? I mean that a lot of you have heard the phrase that every man and woman and child will go to their graves with at least one or two ideas that could probably have changed not only their lives, but the lives of those around them. And so the thing about the iMarket Network is that my foundation is built upon the efforts, right? The efforts that it takes to identify what those dreams are, what those ideas are, and then to be able to build a solution around them ideas so that they can exist in a fruitive state. And so that requires the building of services and platforms that will serve as launching pads for those who have those ideas. Thus, the term iMarket the American veteran, because what you're talking about is the individual who happens to be of American heritage and descent. So the idea, again, when I read this statement, how do we define ways in which to identify, amplify, and support marketable options of the human condition, right? So we got to first start by identifying the problem, right? We got to identify environmental challenges which, upon repair, can be converted into marketable and monetizable solutions capable of improving the lives of those who are inexperienced, underprivileged, and underserved, right? And what this does is this leads me to I won't necessarily say a wide portion of the population, but a significant portion of the population whose ideas, are never brought to fruition, whose efforts, right, are never initiated because they lack those resources, they lack the capability, they lack, right, the opportunity to see exactly what those ideas are actually made of. And so when I say that portion, I'm talking about, those who aspire to be business owners, people of all ethnic descents, Black Americans, right? All nationalities. There are no restrictions here. Disabled Americans, LGBTQ, Pan-Africans, women, young Americans. We're talking about everybody, right? There are no restrictions when it comes to fear or circumstances which may prevent a person from being able to move forward. And so what I propose is the building of strategies, right, which center around unique funding, coaching, marketing, and support services which actually help in the development of brands and products, right? Because that's what we're basically talking about. We're talking about individuals who are sitting on ideas. Those ideas may come in the form of a brand, right, under which that ideas evolve, but then you've got whether or not that's an actual product or an actual service, okay? And so that, again, the manner in which those steps are taken to create those efforts, right? So if you have a target audience of young Americans or Black Americans, and then you just try to figure out what are solutions that can be created that can actually serve as launching pads, allowing members of those particular audiences to actually pursue those efforts. And by those efforts, I mean, sitting down and coming up with their goals, determining what their purpose, making sure their goals and their purpose align, and that it actually then becomes the foundation for that particular dream or that particular idea for that business that they have. So that's where I'm going with that when I talk about the development of those resources. And so what you end up with is a solution. The creation of what I call a membership community platform that's capable of incorporating the coaching, the marketing, and the support resources needed to help individuals launch successful online marketing initiatives centered around their personal development and wealth building goals, right? I mean, when you think about the elements that are needed, 9 times out of 10, everything will center around community, right? If as an individual you have a good idea and then you work through the process of bringing that idea to a fruitive state, you need an audience in which to present that idea to. That right there is the definition of a membership marketing platform. And 9 times out of 10, in addition to whatever local efforts you provide, most of your efforts will be online anyway. So you're targeting an online audience. So again, that is what aids in the development of this solution, this platform. And I call this platform the American Veteran because, like I said, I am marketing the American Veteran. So my platform is just that. It's an online marketing strategy that focuses on the behavioral, right, geographical, demographical subsets of unique target audiences. In this case, again, American veterans, right? African American, Asian American, it doesn't matter, Euro American, right? For the purpose of generating what essentially become lead-based initiatives centered around brand creation, product development, amplification of those ideas, and then support of those ideas. The American Veteran does all of that. And so the purpose of that platform is simple: help Americans develop and promote ideas which aids in or contributes to their own personal growth. The mission is simple: to aid in the development of online resources which contribute to the creation of wealth and prosperity for Americans. The American Veteran does that. And so the vision is to become a leading resource in the discovery, development, marketing, and amplification of ideas, brands, and businesses created by Americans. I mean, think about it. You're talking about a platform that basically exists to help create or transform ideas into actual wealth building opportunities that not only change the lives of their creators, but also everyone in that community, right? Here and abroad. Again, there are no restrictions. So we're talking about a revenue-based model, right? Comprised of memberships, individual memberships, business owner memberships, advertising, the ability to take those ideas, bring them to fruition, and then advertise those ideas. In form of also revenue centered around apparel marketing, right? Because there's an option there. There's an option there to actually leverage apparel marketing as a wealth building component of the platform, as the same as e-commerce, under which apparel marketing will fall. But then you have affiliate marketing applications that can be resold, PPC marketing, sponsorships, support and maintenance, and web hosting. All of that. These are all actual components that exist within the American platform for the purpose of generating revenue through the platform. Okay. My competition, you take a platform like LinkedIn, WordPress.com, Tumblr, Blogger, those would be, I guess you would say, those are competitors. The only what sets my idea apart is that, you know, my ideas aren't centered around a social networking model. It's more of an actual idea generation. It's effort driven, right? It's not. It's the same in the terms of, we're talking about we're talking about taking an idea, okay, an idea from point A all the way to point Z, building that idea, providing you with the project tools, the web hosting, the marketing, the coaching, right? The coaching needed to bring that idea out, and then also the support. So I think the platform is going to be a little different than the typical platform that are out there today. Not saying that I'm the exception. I'm just a little bit different. Okay, from a marketing and sales standpoint, we're talking about member online marketing, training, niche marketing, local business marketing, discounts and giveaways, partnerships, social media marketing, video marketing. Those are just a few, if not the main components that will be used to actually promote the platform. And then there's a phase 2, which is pretty much the purpose of this pitch, is the evolution of the business idea into an actual LLC, the securing of a physical location, office location, expansion of in-house coaching, marketing, and support services. We're talking about having the ability of people having a place to go where they can actually sit down, talk with someone, whether free or paid, about their ideas, and have that person walk them through their ideas. And not only that, they're able to do it all in-house. So, you know, not that we don't trust you to follow through on your ideas, but think about it. You can get there, and one day we can change your life. And that's the whole point. So the investments, well, you know, we have crowdfunding, so I built the crowdfunding component into the system to leverage the community as a means of generating or securing funds. I have a target amount of $50,000. Mainly, I think that is a hit or miss goal, with the intent of just giving me the ability to go out and say, hey, yes, this is what I'm doing. These are my intentions. This is why I need a building, right? And again, with the intentions, you're talking about office space leasing, if not purchasing, equipment rental, leasing, workforce contractors, right? So there's a lot with that. So that $50,000 that target crowdfunding amount is to help to establish the foundation upon which everything else will be built in terms of securing funds. So again, there are no team members. I'm Marvin Cummings. I'm the owner and designer of this platform. I'm also responsible for the administration of this platform. I don't have anybody who I delegate resources to, just like my company, the iMarket Network, the American Veteran, is a single member entity. And that's the beauty of the ideas and the solutions that I'm bringing forward. This ability to build solutions through efforts from a single member standpoint that can help to change the lives of many people. You know, that you can, yeah. And so this is my contact info. I can be reached at Marvin Cummings at iMarketNetwork.com. This is the telephone number, and my website, MarvinCummings.com, is where I keep video efforts, video representation of all my efforts, right? So you can go for every project that I've created. There's a video, and that video will be presented in different formats, meaning you'll have a walkthrough and you have an extended pitch video as well. So I thank you for your time, and I hope that maybe we can actually work together and you can help me bring this idea to fruition. Thank you.